The team that I'm visiting today were officially formed in 1875 as a rugby team, but after 7 years of their existence in the late 1800s, the people of the town demanded that they change from rugby to football. In 1883, Chorley changed from rugby to football after being a rugby club for, like I said, around 7 years. That chain of events around 140 years ago have now led this football YouTuber to come to this stadium and investigate them, because they are a football team and not a rugby team. But just look at a few of these. Look, who's a teacher, leader, legend. This club of ours, Chorley FC, and look at this huge flag here supporting the boys. And I don't know what here, what is that? We beat them all. Oh, this was their FA Cup run, which I'm going to be getting onto in a second, but they beat Wigan, Peterborough and Derby on their way to playing Wolves, which is where they played them here. Yeah, they played Wolves here last season in the FA Cup. A huge game for Chorley in what was, I think, their record position in the FA Cup, the 4th round. But yeah, look, thanks Nigel, this must be an old fan of Chorley. But yeah, look, they've got their flags here to support the boys. I've met Stuart before, the groundsman, so I've arranged to come back. I have been here before when I visited 10 stadiums in a day. This was one of the last ones, so I'll leave a link to that down below. But yeah, today it's a Chorley specific video. So I'm back here with Stuart. I actually did have quite a lot of requests to come back here to Chorley and get yourself back on. But look, you've even got your lovely dogs here as well. Just explain who they are and how far around the world they've been with you as well.
The one nearest, sitting with the tongue out, that's Rupert.
Yeah.
The other one, Tune, probably Rupert Sweetie, is Bear.
Yeah.
These boys here, they've been with me on my travels. Brought them from Vietnam.
Yeah.
So and after that, they came to Kuwait with me last year.
And you don't see many dogs on football pitches, but it's nice to see you bring yours along.
As I said, like, they travel with me, and as I say, if anybody wants to hire me, it comes with a with a contract.
+2, yeah.
+2.
Nice, happy days. And the pitch looks unbelievable today, especially in the sun. And when I was here last time, it's towards the back end of last season.
Yeah.
COVID had hit, it pushed a lot back. But you're also saying that there was other age groups that were playing on it a lot. Could you explain how you can take a pitch from, you know, relatively sandy, you'd only just joined when I came, to like this?
Yeah, so when I last met you, it was back in April. I'd only been here for 2 weeks. So,
yeah.
As I say, in the pitch, it was alright, but as I said, it needed a lot of work because we had a backlog of games. My first 7 weeks here was 32 games played, and that wasn't including any training sessions.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. That's almost 2 seasons worth of home games on 7 weeks. So it took a battering, but it stood up pretty well. And after that, when the season officially, like everything, all the backlog was gone,
yeah,
we closed it off for a little while, just for pre-season, and done a small very mini renovation.
Yeah.
Then obviously since I've been here, just little and often, the maintenance, any damage, fix, and also pitch protection. Just speak to coaches, goalkeepers. It's just a little bit of care. I always think the grass is like a baby. Just got to nurture it every day and
yeah, fair enough.
Keep it ticking over.
And we are now in the inner workings of Chorley FC's Victory Park. And this is what I love about these kind of clubs, is that, you know, I can chat to the groundsman or the chairman or someone who is related to the club in some way, and they'll let me come in and have a look around. And you just don't get that with the big clubs, but you do here in Chorley. And here, look, I'm in one of these suites now where we have signed pictures and signed shirts. Let's just go and have a quick look at a few of these. Look, this is a Chorley shirt from a recent season, I'm sure, signed by the players, as well as Blackpool here, a local team, Preston, a local team, and here's where they played Doncaster in the FA Cup in 2018. A shirt presented to Chorley, who are a non-league club, but presented by Doncaster, who are a well-established league club. Chorley do currently play in the National League North, which is the 6th tier of English football. They are only 2 promotions away from the English League 2, although it's a long way off. They are very hard to get out of these leagues, and they were a victim of the COVID points per game system that was brought in for a lot of the leagues when the season had to be cut short. A couple of years ago, they were bottom of the National League, the conference, the 5th tier, and yeah, a points per game system meant that they were relegated because of it. Yeah, a lot of clubs have gone down due to points per game system, and it is very controversial that it has happened like that, but I think in Chorley's case, they were in a pretty bad position anyway, and probably would have gone down looking at the points that they had. But you never know. Football is a game where anything can really happen. Look at Leicester. They were bottom, down and out. They had to win 7 out of the last 8 games. They did so. Then they won the Prem the next season. So anything really can happen. And it's a shame that Chorley went down, not due to fully their own doing, but a points per game system. Chorley are a very prominent Lancashire-based team and have won numerous cups in the past. Yes, they're slightly overshadowed by the Burnleys, the Blackburns, the Blackpools and the Prestons of the world, or of Lancashire, in terms of what they've won in terms of league titles and FA Cups and stuff like that. But Chorley have won a lot considering where they are in the pyramid. They've won dozens of Lancashire combinations, Lancashire FA trophies, Northern Premier divisions and other Lancashire-based cups and league titles. And yeah, look at them all. See, look, there's one right there, right as I'm saying that. Surely achievements like this and the ones that I've just reeled off, they've won a lot if you look online at what they've won and stuff like that. Surely that makes them one of the most prestigious non-league clubs in all of the UK. And now we are inside the Chorley dressing room. A little bit nicer than the away team dressing room, which I'll put some clips of just now on screen. But look at these. Look at these sort of makeshift ice baths here for the players. But you can tell this is a very old stadium that hasn't been changed in a very long time. And I quite like the old school touches of the place. I mean, yeah, look, you can just tell that this changing room here hasn't been changed for a long time. Just think of the amount of team talks, the amount of players that have been in here, the trophies that Chorley have won, the wins, the draws, the losses. I didn't get such an extensive look around here last time because I was visiting 10 stadiums in a day. My most ever in a day. If you enjoyed that video, let me know and I'll do another ground hopping type video like that. I've got a few big ones planned and sort of thinking about anyway. But yeah, I never came and had a proper look at the stands last time because of how busy I was and how many stadiums I had to see in that day. But just look at this. You lot know how much I love these old stadiums. If you've seen my Albion Rovers video or my Ayr United video, or one of those old stadiums where it's still like that, look at these. You've got the poles of uncertainty. There's loads of them in this stand. The pole of uncertainty is when you are sitting here watching the football, a player will run with the ball into that pole. He might get tackled and someone else comes out with the ball. That is the pole of uncertainty. Yes, look at these old wooden chairs. These old wooden seats are unbelievable. They are so cool. There's terracing over there, there's terracing over there, and there's a little stand over there. That's where Stuart is at the moment. It looks like he's just on the phone up there. But Stuart, what a nice guy. The groundsman here, I met him here last time, and he's worked in the Middle East before and in Vietnam and all around the world. I think he's met Messi as well whilst doing his groundsman. I think he's worked at the San Siro and now Chorley. He's a little bit like me in that he has, yeah, been around the world and seen some of the biggest clubs, but he also loves the community feel of these clubs like Chorley, I guess, which is one of the reasons why he took up the groundsman job here. But what a job he's done on the pitch, and I guess it helps that I've come on a nice sunny day, but still, just look at that. And so yeah, last season as a 6th tier club, a National League North club, Chorley got to the 4th round of the FA Cup, which is the furthest they've ever been in the competition. In the first round, they beat League One Wigan, who just less than 10 years prior to losing against Chorley had won the FA Cup themselves against Manchester City. In round 2, they dispatched League One opposition again, this time beating Peterborough. In round 3, they beat Championship side derby to make history and get to the 4th round of the FA Cup for the first time in their history. Not only did they reach the 4th round, but they drew Premier League side Wolves at home here at Victory Park. Victory on that day, though, was for Wolves, and yes, while they did win, I've just spoken to a few of the guys off camera there who are here at the club. They were saying that Chorley were very unlucky not to get more from the game. Yes, a 1-0 loss against Premier League opposition, and not just any Premier League team, a team where Nuno was the manager at the time, and Wolves were, I know they've slipped down a little bit in everyone's estimations just recently, but they were at the time considered one of the best teams outside the top 6 in the league. Of course, they've had some tremendous players, Wolves, over the past few years, and they've done very well, and they're still a well-established Premier League side, but to only beat Chorley 1-0, I'm sure Wolves were a little bit disappointed in it. But Chorley, a little bit of a missed opportunity maybe against Wolves, but yeah, a real shame, as it was again around the time that no fans could really attend things. I know I've been to Marine recently, made a video about them and their game against Spurs in the FA Cup, and it's a little similar story to Chorley's here, in that, you know, no one could really enjoy it as much as maybe they would have hoped to. We've been over there with the wooden seats and the little director's box in the middle. We've been over there, but let's try this here. I don't know if this is new. It looks kind of temporary. Look at the sort of scaffolding underneath there, sort of keeping it up. And the seats look very new, and all this sort of looks a little bit more new than a lot of the other things that are in and around Victory Park. But yes, look, here we are at Chorley's, what is maybe a temporary stand. If someone could let me know in the comments, that'd be great. But yeah, look at this. We are in another stand here, and I love what these clubs stand for. Excuse the pun, I really do. It's, you know, community clubs. There's an electrician over there who I was chatting to who is a volunteer here, and he's a full-time electrician, but he comes and helps out at Chorley when he can. And just look at this, the Chorley badge, the Magpies, the Rose of Lancashire, a really, really well-ingrained club with its community. And yeah, so Chorley FC, an amazing, lovely little club who are always open and welcoming and willing to let me have a look around and stuff like that, which is what I love, which is why I love these stadiums. And yes, the last couple of days I've been to Man City and Man United doing those big stadium tours, but you really don't get the experience that you do at a non-league club like Chorley here when they just let you in. And there is Stuart over there, the groundsman. I've met a few other people from the club here today, and what a lovely, welcoming club that they are. Yeah, if you're over in Lancashire and you want to come and watch some football, then this could be the perfect place for you to come. Please do remember to subscribe. I go to loads of football grounds all around the country and all around the world of different levels. Like I said, I was at the 2 big Manchester clubs yesterday, Marina day before, and Chorley today. So yeah, absolutely loving it. I love all the football, and I'm in England for a few weeks filming, and I'll be back up to Scotland again soon. So please do subscribe, because I make football videos about loads of different clubs all around the country. Please do remember to hit that like button as well. Leave any comments below if you've enjoyed this video and if you want me to go to any other clubs next. I'll leave some videos on screen right now. Please do click on one to carry on watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.